Good morning, students. In the last class, we were discussing the concept of that is one human resource planning. In this video, we are discussing the concept of that is recruitment and training. Recruitment and training is the most important functions in HR, human resource management. What do you mean by recruitment? Recruitment is the process of attracting the qualified applicant for the specific job. It's clearly defined. It's clearly indicated in the first sentence. It's a process of attracting the qualified applicant for a specific job, a particular job. And also, the process begins when the applications are bought and ends with an the same it's finished. According to the businessdictionary.com, the process of identifying and hiring the best qualified candidate from within or outside of an organization for the job vacancy in the most timely and cost effective manner. ರೆಕ್ರೂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಜಾಬ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ಪರ್ಸನ್ನ ನೇಮಕ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಾವು ರೆಕ್ರೂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Methods are source of recruitment. The methods are source of recruitment broadly classified into two types: internal sources and the second one external sources. First, we are clearly understand the concept of internal source. The name only it indicates internal source. Internal recruitment seeks applicant for the position from those who are already currently or working or employed in the organization. How internally we are out to recruit a person. Point number one, first one, transfer. Transfer of the person. Transfer, it is our first internal source of recruitment. Transfer involves the shifting of the person from present job to another similar place. Those do not involve any changes in the rank, responsibility, and prestige. That is called transfer. ಸೇಮ್ ವರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಗೆ ವರ್ಗಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್, ವರ್ಗಾವಣೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಡೆಡ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್. ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಇಟ್ ರೆಫರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಶಿಫ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್ to position carry the better prestige, higher responsibility, and more salaries. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ internal resources ಅಲ್ಲಿ transfer ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ there is no any higher personal responsibility, there is no any more salary, there is no any more or better prestige. Transfer there is no these opportunities. But in the promotion, there is a shifting of a person to position carried better prestige, higher responsibility, and more salaries. The higher position falling vacant may be filled upon from within the organization. Promotion avenues motivate the employee to improve their performance so that they get the promotion in higher position. This is the second internal recruitment source. Third one, present employees. Present employees of an enterprises or an industry or an organization may be informed about likely vacant position. The employees recommended their relations or persons intimately know to them. The existing employee take a full responsibility for those recommended by them and try to ensure their proper behavior and performance. This is called present employees. Next one, external source. External source means outside the organization or enterprises or industry. Outside the organization, outside means ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ರೆಕ್ರೂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಯಾವ್ದಂತಿ ಥ್ರೂ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ರೆಕ್ರೂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಆ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ಆ ರೆಕ್ರೂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ರೆಕ್ರೂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಾವು ಸಹ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಗೆ? ಥ್ರೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಟಿವಿ ಚಾನಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ರೇಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಗಝೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಟು ರೆಕ್ರೂಟ್ a person to higher and experienced jobs. The advertisement are given the local or national press, trade or professional journals. It's required the jobs given in the advertisement. And second one, employment exchange. The government of Karnataka as well as the government of India run the job employment opportunity and employment exchange. The run by government are also a good source of recruitment. Employee exchange has been set up all over the country in difference of provisions of the employment exchange, compulsory notification of vacancies at 1956. So ನಾವು ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದಲೂ ಸಹ ಜಾಬ್ನ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ರಿಕ್ರೂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. Nowadays it's playing the vital role in the recruitment of external source. That is one, campus recruitment. Leading our universities, colleges, research laboratories, sports fields, and institute for recruitment. The IIM, Indian Institute of Management, and IIT, Indian Institute of Technology, are on the top of the list of avenues to recruiters. The IIT and IIMs are the important source of recruitment in management trainee, not even IIT or IIM, even including all the colleges and universities also. The company only directly conducting the interview process in particular college or particular university. They are getting the required employees, required human resource, campus recruitment. It's playing a vital role, and also it take place a much importance in the present human resource, especially in the external resource. Next, unsolicited applications. A person in such employment may contract employee through telephone, by post, or in person. Generally, employees with the good reporting to get unsolicited applications. If opening there are likely to there, these persons are considered for such jobs. That is unsolicited applications. Next one, casual callers. Casual callers and casual callers, it means management may appoint a person who casually call on them for meeting short-term demands. This will avoid the following the regular processes of selection. These persons are appointed for the short periods only. ಕ್ಯಾಶುವಲ್ ಕಾಲರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡಬಹುದು ಕಂಪನಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಅವರೇ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಏನಂತ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪರ್ಸ್ ಸ್ವಿಚರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಆ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಶುವಲ್ ಕಾಲರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕಳಿಸಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಲೇಬರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್. It is unique and common to engage contractor for the supply of labors when workers are required the short period and are hired without going through full procedure of selection. The entire selection process, the labor contractor only it's taken places, not for the any organization or industry. That is when labor contracts. Next, gate recruitments. Same as it is point number 5. Gate recruitments. Wherever some workers are leave, then same person may be employed for the some days. Whenever there are the vacancies, these may be written on the notice board of the factory gate or organization gate or industry gate. Those who are interested to get work may approach the concerned person. That is one, gate recruitments. Next one, point number 8, walk-in interviews. An advertisement inserted in the newspapers given in the nature of vacancies and the types of persons required. The candidate are seeks to call the particular place along with the jobs, biodata, and all the certificates. The interviewer conduct the interview whenever some candidate appear for this purpose. Next one, that is one, competitors. That completing the firm are also taken as a source of recruitment, middle or higher level managers. If someone suitable person is available in another concern or another industry, then he may be approached by offering high salary and other perks. This method is also poaching or riding approach. Next concept, that is one, training. The entire concept, that is one, recruitment. Next one, training. What is training exactly? Training is in a short-term education or instruction period. Training is an organizing activity. The aim or main goal to import in the information to improve the recipient performance. It helps the employee to attain the required level of knowledge or skill. ತರಬೇತಿ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಜಾಬ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜು ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಂಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್. Meaning of training. What is meaning of training? Training is an organizing procedure by which people learn the knowledge and acquire the skills they need for the definite purpose. Training is what is done to training. What is done to training? This training is rooted in the learning process, and the learning is that human process by which skills, knowledge, habits, and attitudes are acquired to utilize in such a way that behavior is modified. Some important needs for the training. What is the necessity? What is the needs of training. Point number 4, that is one benefit ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ನೀವು, ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ನೀಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್, ಏಕೆ ತರಬೇತಿಯ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆ, ಅದರ ಮಹತ್ವ ಏನು? ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. Which person getting the training 100%, that person productivity will be increasing in skills usually result in increase in quality, quantity and output. A trained worker gives the improved performance. Machines and materials are more economically used, that is one increase in productivity. Second one, higher employee morale. Higher employee morale, when person getting the training, that person 100% ego satisfaction. Training it includes feelings in the minds of workers, they are properly cared for and the employer is sincere to them. A trained workers are get the satisfaction, loyalty in the organization, higher employee morale, reduce the supervision. When the person trained, we have easy to smooth control and supervisions. That is why training is recognized as a vital aspect of managerial control. Management can concentrate on planning and encouraging the expert worker through motivation. Point number 4, reduce the accidents, spoil the workers, damages to equipment or machinery. Which person getting the training, that person 100% reduce the accidents and also the damage the equipments and machinery. Which person operating or working in the organization or industry, the labor is trained working contribute substantially to reduce the accident rates and also the damages of equipments, how to handle the particular equipments or machinery. Exactly, we are giving the information before all of the job, that is called training. Next one, increasing the organization stability and flexibility. Which person getting their training? Stability means ability of an organization sustain in the effectiveness, right? In the short term changes in the volume of work, it required the personal or multiple skills so that they can be transferred to other jobs where the demands is more. Next point number 6, that is one, self-development, versatility and adaptability. Self-development, which person getting the knowledge through training, 100% is self-developed. Self-development, automation and computerization demand adaptability of new work methods. And also which person getting the training, ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ತಗೋತಾನೋ ಅವನು ಸ್ವಂತ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And also adaptability of the changing technology or changing market or changing conditions. Point number 7, reduce the turnover and absenteeism. When an employee are as well trained and they experience and direct satisfaction associated with the sense of achievement and the knowledge, there is very little scope for worker dissatisfaction, complaints, absenteeism, and labor turnover. Point number 8, talent research. Training also helps to locate the talent to give them ample scope for the further developments by means of quick promotions and enable the spotting of mistakes made in the selection of workers. ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕಲಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟೆಡ್. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ನ ನಾವು ಈಚೆ ತೆಗೆದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಥ್ರೂ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್? ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಅದ್ರ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್. Induction or oriented training. Induction or oriented training given in the new employee for the purpose of introduction period or introduction the organization, surroundings, subordinates and superiors. Job training. The purpose of job training is increase the knowledge of workers about the job. Promotion training. The many concerns have adopted the policy filling some of vacancies through internal only. That is called promotion training. Refreshment training. Those who are working in the organization, refreshment training also is arranged for the existing employee in order to enable them to review and improve their knowledge. Methods of training or development: on the job training and off the job training. On the job training taking the place in the normal working situation. On the job training, sometimes called direct instruction, is one of the earliest form of training. Second one, off the job training. Off the job training means the employee training site away from the actual work environment. If utilize lecturers, case studies, role playing, simulation. This are the on the job training and off the job training. Next, compensation. Compensation only direct financial compensation, no pay received in the form of wages, salary, incentives, commissions, bonus. Industrial financial compensation is life accident and health insurance, retirement plan, pay of weekends or illness. These are all the compensation. Compensation. Next one, performance appraisal. Performance appraisal is the systematically evaluate the performance of performed work. ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಪರಿಶೀಲನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಯಾರು? ಅವರ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ಸ್, ನಾಟ್ ಸಬಾರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಸುಪೀರಿಯರ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿರೋ ವರ್ಕ್ನ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ, ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾವು ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಕ್ನ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಆ ವರ್ಕ್ನ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ವರ್ಕ್ನ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕಲಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಆಫ್ different types, for the purpose of different conditions. Sometime promotion purpose, sometime increasing the salary. These are all the performance appraisal purpose. Performance appraisal ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂಗೆ performance appraisals ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This is the concept of that is one chapter number 4, training, recruitment and training.